just to stay in your good grace. Lately I've been thinking maybe you're not ready for me. Maybe you think I need to learn maturity. They say watch what you ask for, 'cause you might receive. But if you ask me tomorrow, I say the same thing. I am ready for love. Would you please lend me your ear? I promise I won't complain. I just need you to acknowledge I am here. If you gave me half a chance, I will prove this to you. I will be patient, kind, faithful, true to someone who loves music, someone who loves art, respects the spirit world and thinks with their heart. I am ready for love. If you'll take me in your hands, I will learn what you teach and do the best that I can. I am ready for love, here with an offering of my voice, my eyes, my soul, my mind. Tell me what is enough to prove I'm ready for love. I'm ready.
For Kaya and Andrea and Sarah. Let's give them a big round of applause. Outstanding. Wonderful. Wonderful. And I think we're ready for Ren Allen. Is ready to roll. Ren Allen, again, won second place in Living Art America, which this is a Living Art America sanctioned event. Ren Allen.
Hopefully my voice will hold out just a few more minutes. It's my show, so y'all have to sit through a few thank yous. I'm sorry. The art is lined up and ready to blow your minds. But really quickly, this show was the effort of so many people. First and foremost, the Body Art Guild, who has stuck with me since 2009. And every time I say, hey guys, you want to come paint? They go, okay. All these crazy artists. So, Body Art Guild, thank you. Thank you, thank you. A bunch of crazy artists who hang out with me. I want to thank Madeline and Scott, who are 5 times world champions. They've done something nobody else has ever done at the World Body Painting Festival in Austria. And they've taken time out of their very busy schedule to come paint in Johnson City. And a lot of these other artists have come from other states as well, all the way from Texas and everywhere. They're from all over, but Madeline and Scott teach body painting workshops and they judge competitions all over the world, literally all over the world. South Korea, Austria. Her workshop for England and Switzerland coming up in the next couple months is booked full. And they are here with us in Johnson City. Thank you, Madeline and Scott. And they've been nothing but inspiration and encouragement for me as a body artist. Thank you to all of you. I don't know if you understand what it means for you to be sitting here having purchased a ticket. You probably don't think a lot about it, but artists, we are sometimes fragile. And the most brilliant and amazing artists sometimes lose their way. And when somebody sees their work and says, you know, that is amazing, that means something to me, and they connect with it, it points them back to their path. And so without you, this would not mean the same thing. So please give yourselves a hand for being here and supporting artists, and especially body painters. I do need to thank my husband briefly, Keith Dixon, who puts up with my insufferable temper tantrums, and when I say go get this, he's just on it and has made this whole thing amazing. Keith Dixon of Keith Dixon Studios. He's a gem, and he puts up with a lot. Thank you. And Terry Dosher, of course. We thanked her earlier, but I don't think we thanked her enough. We can't thank her enough for letting us rearrange this entire place. She answers my questions. I have bugged her endlessly for 3 months. She's probably so glad tonight is here. And where is Terry Dosher? We have something for you.
Terry! She's working like a Terry!
Terry Dosher, I have a bottle of champagne for you. Apparently one of the artists has absconded with it. But don't leave without your champagne. Thank you. Thank you. And then without all of our volunteers tonight, I literally would have gone insane. We have had volunteers here all day, all evening, running around, keeping me sane, helping everybody, and they have smiled the entire time. Amazing. The singers, the gatekeepers at the door, the artist wranglers, that's harder than you think. Thank you to all of our volunteers so very much. You all are making this possible. And I really quickly want Madeline and Scott to come up and tell you about Living Art America. They are two of the organizers behind that event. And I think everyone in the Tri-Cities needs to know a little bit more about this amazing championship in North America. Madeline and Scott, take it away.
These both work? Oh, they do. Hi guys, we are amazed and thrilled and energized by the support that we see here. We're really honored to be here with you guys, and again, I'm so glad she already had you. Give yourselves a hand, but you rock. Thank you so much for coming out and supporting live art.
We are thrilled to see the art of body painting begin to bloom and begin to grow, and many people coming into the art form. And we ourselves have been doing it for a little while. We are the only 5-time world champions. We've won all 5 of the world awards in Austria. And we have been doing an event in Atlanta called the North American Body Painting Championship, called Living Art America, for a number of years now. And this is coming up again, and we want to invite everyone here to come and see it again. It happens in the fall, September 23rd, 24th, and 25th.
And our big news is that we're actually moving it to North Carolina, so it's going to kind of be right next door to you guys. And this is our first official announcement, so you heard it here first.
That is true.
We're going to be doing 2 of the events in Greensboro, North Carolina, and 1 in Winston-Salem.
And we're also putting a special emphasis on the artists from our region and trying to really throw the net wide and embrace everyone and give everyone a lot of credibility and support. And we have a lot of people coming from other destinations across oceans. We have about 19 countries from 5 continents that have been coming. We truly are the biggest and best event in the Western Hemisphere. But we also want to give a lot of love to folks from right here who are coming up and expressing themselves and getting better and better. It's amazing to see the talent, and you're going to see a lot of that talent right here tonight.
Absolutely. And one of the things that we really want to do is support the emerging artists. And it's without having the emerging artist category. You know, if we were just boosting the professional people,
that's wonderful. And everybody, you know, we have careers and we have a lot of people who are interested in competing, but also by supporting these emerging artists, it's how, you know, it's how we found Ren. It's how a lot of people, you know, first get their feet wet and get that first, you know, paint on skin and try it out. And so we love encouraging people and seeing the growth that happens, because it's just exponential and it radiates outward and it creates beautiful events like the one you're about to see tonight.
So please consider coming out in September, and give another hand to Ren and Keith for making this all happen.
Thank you so much.
Madeline, Scott, we're so thankful and pleased that you're here in East Tennessee. And without further ado, let's look at the artwork. Our first artist, Laura Bowman, number 1. And her assistant, Sadie Bowman. The model is Kanan Razaya. I am fragile and weak. I am strong and brave. I will bend, but I can be broken. I laugh and I cry, move and breathe and dance. I was told that is being human, but I'm new here. I struggle with fear and doubt. I make this woven armor to protect the places that I am just beginning to understand. My heart, it's so powerful. I can feel it beating inside my chest like it just might break free. It is capable of so much joy and pain. I reach around and feel my spine. I want to keep it strong and safe. It holds me up. It lets me dance and sway and bend and reach. These are my favorite human pieces. Every day I weave this protection around them, and each day I find strands I no longer need, so I cut them away. Laura and Sadie Bowman. Our next artist, Brock Higgins. Assistant, Brina Higgins. The model Jessica Baber. This design represents man's innate desire to understand where we came from and where we are heading. A flash of white and then brilliant colors move up and out and then reconnect into our fiery beginning. The design portrays man's search to understand what is next for us, as well as the comfort in knowing. More of the mystery unravels with each piece of the puzzle we locate, and even more as we learn to harness our own energy and find greater comfort from within. The Odyssey continues as we explore every corner of the universe, pondering our own existence. Brock Higgins, assisted by Brina Higgins. (103) Catherine Thrower. The model Haley LeBlanc. This piece is named the perfect specimen. When we concentrate on what we all share as humans, we can see that we are all a body in the form of skin. This piece concentrates on the varieties of vessels we all live inside, from HIV/AIDS, rashes out the feet, to stretch marks on the hip. A corset made of a skin graft covers the waste of burns, magnified scars and magnified moles, and even scars formed from the lichen. The cellular structure of skin is just as unique and fleeting as body art is. Catherine Thrower. And now Madeline Greco and Scott Frey. The goddess Kuan Yin, the one who hears the cries of the world. representing the energy of perfect compassion, Kuan Yin is the most beloved of all Eastern goddess figures, giving freely her unending sympathy and insight to all who ask. It is her sacred duty to relieve suffering and encourage enlightenment among humans. A mother figure to the world, Kuan Yin refused to enter the gates of heaven until all of humanity was allowed to ascend. She is known to be depicted with 1,000 eyes, 1,000 ears, or 1,000 arms as she saw her children, heard their cries, and reached back to gather them. Scott and Madeline's wish is to recreate this divine spirit to incarnate for you this evening, that we